Here we are then for the start of Group C. It's great to have you back with me as we come to day 9 and therefore team 9 of our Euro 2024 previews, and we are at Slovenia. This will be their 4th tournament since declaring independence just over 30 years ago. They've previously made Euro 2000 and the World Cups in 2002 and 2010, but in all of them they were eliminated in the group stage. But going into this one, I think this is the best Slovenia side we've ever seen. I think they're criminally underrated, especially by the bookies. In terms of how they qualified, they came in second behind Denmark, who of course are in their group at Euro 2024, and it was only head-to-head that saw them finish behind them. In the matches between them, they drew 1-1 at home and lost 2-1 away. They were very, very evenly matched. Benjamin Sesko was a key part of qualifying too, as he provided 5 goals for his side. In terms of the coach, that is a man named Matjaž Kek. He previously coached them between 2007 and 2011, where he took them to the 2010 World Cup and was in fact very unlucky not to get through that group with 1 win, 1 draw and 1 loss. That's usually enough to see you through, but on that occasion it just about wasn't. He returned at the end of 2018, having just won the Croatian First Division title. He's had a 49% win rate since his return and has now led Slovenia back to their first major tournament in 14 years. In terms of their players to watch, a great place to start is with the captain. It's Jan Oblak, of course, one of the best goalkeepers of the last decade. He's a leader in this Slovenian squad and also a leader with Atletico, where he's the vice-captain. He also saved 2 penalties in the Champions League last 16 this year over Inter Milan, which shows he's still in phenomenal form. In terms of their star player though, I'm going with a man who is just 20 years old. We've already mentioned him, Benjamin Sesko. He's already displaying star quality as double figures this season in the Bundesliga with RB Leipzig, and he has formed a very strong partnership indeed with Andres Spora. In terms of one to watch though, I'm going with Sandy Lovric. The man is now 26 years old, but he's really starting to come into his own, a bit of a late bloomer. And for me, he is really flying under the radar as a really nice technical midfielder, and I'm looking forward to seeing what he can produce heading into this one. And in terms of observations on this squad as a whole, this is a very settled unit, a very settled squad with a very settled coach, and that could be a major advantage to Slovenia heading into this tournament. In terms of how they line up, they will be one of the very few nations to be using a 4-4-2, but it works really well for them during qualifying. It's narrow and disciplined in the defensive structure and allows Spora to hold the ball up for Sesko to run in behind. And in terms of what they hope will happen is they will hope they can continue to fly under the radar, keep their underdog tag, slip through the group, and then maybe the goalkeeping heroics of Jan Oblak can take them far. And in terms of what I think will happen with Slovenia is I think they're going to finish second in this group, which may be controversial, but I'm going to say it. But I do believe they're going to get knocked out rather early in the knockouts when they face Germany in Berlin. Their odds heading into this one are 250 to 1, which for me is just outrageous. That is far too high for a group with this amount of quality. And that rounds it out, ladies and gentlemen. Our first nation from Group C is Slovenia. Let me know your thoughts on them down below. If you'd like to leave a like, and if you haven't subscribed yet, please consider doing so. That would be very much appreciated. But I will see you guys for the last day of the week tomorrow.